Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Nerd. Eu estou de volta aqui com vocês com a gameplay de Genshin Impact e dessa vez nós vamos fazer a missão Onipresença sobre os Mortais. Capítulo 2, Ato 3, Espada, Peixe e Rebeldes. Porque a Sangonomiya Kokomi ofereceu pra gente ir, né, pro santuário daquela ilha. Que ela é... Eu esqueci o título dela. Finalmente.
There you are. Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going.
Finalmente eu tô gravando isso.
Are you ready?
Missão.
We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine.
O que eu mais quero é liberar a ilha.
And away we go.
Porque eu já estou muito atrasada. Muito atrasada mesmo. Vambora. Lá até o acampamento da resistência. Tá, pra onde que é o acampamento da resistência? Nossa, eu vou ter que navegar tudo isso. Putz. Então vambora. Talvez eu tenha que cortar pra vocês. Ah, meu barquinho, como eu te adoro. Vamos ver se essa ilha Watatsumi é tão bonita assim quanto parece, né? Eu tô muito doida pra explorar ela. Nossa, demais. Olha que beleza. Pontinho de teleporte. Vamos desbloquear, né? Eu quero desbloquear isso com vocês. Gente, essa música tem um toque tão familiar. Eu não sei porquê. Caramba, muita coisa. Hã? Tá, deixa pra lá. Puzzles. Se eu fosse fazer tudo o que tem pra fazer em Genshin Impact, eu acho que... Sei lá, eu teria que viver fazendo live. Se eu fosse fazer ao vivo. Porque só vídeo não ia resolver, não. Onde fica o acampamento da resistência? Tá muito longe ainda? Ah, mentira! É uma cachoeira. Pera. Eu passei pelo lado errado? Não, é seguindo reto aqui. Ah! Eu vou ter que ir andando, não é possível. Barquinho, você passa aqui? Não, não passa. Tá bom, tudo bem. Opa, ponto de teleporte a gente aceita. Pra que lado? Não, não, não. Não, 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 não. Sai fora, sai fora. Não tô interessada. Caraca, olha isso. É realmente muito bonito. Caramba, miojo. Missão secundária ali, maravilha. Por falar em live, eu acho que eu vou precisar fazer uma live para poder fazer a minha conta secundária chegar aonde está a minha conta principal. Kagawa. Onde é que está o acampamento, por favor? Please. Tá aqui. Beleza. Entra com a Raiden Shogun no acampamento da resistência.
Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Eu vou ter que ir andando. Como vai fazer pra subir?
Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Andando, como sempre. Tem algum pontinho de teleporte? Não, né? É subindo mesmo. Como eu disse, pontinho de teleporte. Essas conchas atrapalham na hora de subir. Tá, vamos lá. Valeu. É por aqui que tem que subir? Ok, moleza. Algum outro ponto de teleporte por aqui? Não, esse é o mais próximo. Aê! Cheguemos!
Absolute top priority period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is. they're doing us a great
Patrocinador.
service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Tá bom, dá o fora.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To
Muito
that end,
suspeito.
they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
Podemos realmente confiar
I'm not
nele?
without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally.
Sei.
Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary,
Acho que temos
Please
um
report to me
agente
at
do
once.
caos por aqui.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours. When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
Boa pergunta.
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence
Bora
of the
fazer isso
Vision Hunt
acabar.
decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler,
Ok.
to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Ah, eu não desistirei. Vambora.
And here is your
Eu
assignment.
tô curiosa.
I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a
Será que
special
a gente vai dar de
operations
cara
unit
com a
to eliminate
Beidou
and
e o
stabilize the
Kazuha?
rearguard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops Unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite
Okay.
soldiers. It can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
Ok.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well,
Tadinho.
be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, traveler, let's move out.
Beleza, então a gente tem que ir para o nosso esquadrão, certo? Mas antes de qualquer coisa, o que a gente faz? Dá uma liberada na estátua do 7, que por acaso tá onde, hein? Tá ali em cima? Não tá, né? Vai ser um pesadelo subir isso aqui. Ah, é um santuário aqui, é? Essa parte é outro santuário, aliás. Liberamos o mapa. Vambora, mapa. Kurakumon. Sangonomiya, vila. Top demais. Opa! Então a gente tem aqui uma lagoa com um domínio escondido. Provavelmente, né? Pontos de teleporte ao redor da ilha. Tá bom, beleza. Aqui tá o cubo Hydro, né? Que eu ainda tenho que fazer. Sofrimento. Ai, ai. Ok. Alguma coisa a oferecer? Tem um. Conquistinha pra nós, né? E a gente continua. Vamos lá então ver o nosso batalhão, né? Nossa divisão. Aqui? Líder.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
Moleza.
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
Molezinha, rapaz.
Illusion shattered.
I will have order.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Tchau, povo.
Very.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is
Kotoku.
Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Ainda há outros Ronins que estão causando
There are
problemas?
2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
Vamos dar uma olhada lá.
Got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Pra onde? Oh, pontinho de teleporte estratégico. Oh,
There's so many of them.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own.
então vamos atacá-los ao mesmo
But, Captain,
tempo.
that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
Não há problema.
The Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
Povo mole. Pra onde tá o acampamento? Pra cá.
It's
There is no escape. I'm going in. Crush.
Finally, to the very. Finally,
Oi, povo. Eu sabia que vocês iam aparecer uma hora ou outra.
Rack and ruin.
Dá pra vir aqui, rapaz? Perto aqui?
Crush.
Não vai recuperar a vida, não.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you?
Não há problema.
Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Ah,
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the
ah,
attitude!
fala sério. O cara é muito chato.
These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
O jeito mais fácil de chegar na Kokomi... Ah, vamos por aqui, vai. Oh, o ponto de teleporte leva a gente pra cima. Interessante.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Muito bem.
I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
Sim.
We sure showed them who's boss.
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Onde está
I gave him
Teppei?
an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
Ok.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not
Tá,
urgent, so
muito estranho.
there's no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Ok. Oh. Ah, depois de
Long time no
alguns dias.
see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
Bem o suficiente.
Well, you're in luck, because this season veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many doggo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Ah, então.
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit.
Ah, legal, tadinho.
It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. We're really... Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course.
Não, não vai, Paimon. Com certeza. Os devs não fizeram roupa pra vocês.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I'd better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Sempre ruínas de guerra dos arcontes, não é mesmo? Tem algum pontinho de teleporte? Ah, fala sério, é lá? Ah, a gente dá uma teleportada aqui para o lugar mais próximo, que é aqui. Oh! Não tinha esses negócio aqui, não.
Be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Ah, não. Beleza, beleza, beleza. Fechou.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Beleza, Fischl. Seguinte. Os. Flecha. Flecha.
Yikes! A huge lava, true!
Ah!
Out by the electro energy?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Pra minha sorte, meu time é bom contra isso aqui. Hihi, Bocó.
Oz revealed by. Let's light it up. Beg for mercy.
Tchau, Lawachuru.
Phew! Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Law Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing here?
Hã?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here.
O que tá
I just
acontecendo
got
com o
back from
Teppei?
delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
O que aconteceu com o Teppei?
You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Teppei, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Pois é.
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it.
É o Tartarigami, será?
It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Sangonomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Ragman Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too.
Oh.
Since
Já
Orobashi's death,
desconfio.
there has always been
Spoilers.
some animosity
Triste.
between
tudo
Watatsumi
triste.
Island and the Shogunate, but
Inazuma
our
é
different
triste.
beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Ah, pois é, você tá doente. Cuide-se.
Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
É, o Tartarigami é meio
Teppei
brabo.
sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Muito estranho, muito estranho. O que será que tá acontecendo com o Teppei?
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
É o
I haven't had the
tartarigami.
chance to do a full count yet.
Kokumi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
É uma delusion, não é? É uma delusion, é uma
So
ilusão
that
dos
means our
Fatui.
secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this?
Pra criar o caos e
Forget
roubar
that. There's no
o
time.
Gnosis.
Right now, we need to inform the whole army
Básico.
to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms,
Teppei.
no! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
É, Teppei. Pra onde tá o Teppei? Ah, ótimo, eu não liberei o teleporte. Vou cortar pra quando eu chegar lá. Vamos lá, atrás do Teppei. Oh, não, não aqui. Cadê ele? Oh!
Teppei!
Oh. Hey guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Hmm? Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
Quando você começou a usar ela?
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these
Deu ruim.
mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
Essa é uma ilusão.
Illusion.
Delusion.
Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion?
Ela consome a vida do portador.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of
Ah,
unknown
não,
origins would come with its
Teppei!
risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me?
Oh não,
When our uniforms are
Teppei!
ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. Soon as I've
Ah,
rested
não,
up, I'll be
poxa,
right
vamos...
as rain.
Ah, não, sacanagem.
Right as rain, I tell you. Soon as I've rested up.
Teppei. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
Sinto cheirinho de Fatui sem escrúpulos. Vulgo filha da mãe que bateu no vente.
How's Teppei's condition?
A situação piorou
I
de
have put out
repente.
the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly,
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts?
Vamos impedir os
No,
Fatui.
it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize
Sem
an
problema.
operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Não tenho
Your
tempo.
Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop
Também
you.
tem cheirinho
But
de...
please, be careful.
de garoto do mal.
I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first?
Não.
Fine.
Vambora. Ok. Eu vou acabar esse episódio por aqui, porque... como dizem, tá longo. Então é isso, se vocês gostaram desse vídeo, deixe seu gostei aqui embaixo. Se você não é inscrito no canal, inscreva-se. Se você já é inscrito, não esqueça de acionar as notificações de vídeos novos. Se você quer ajudar a manter o meu canal, por favor, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Não esquece de dar uma olhada lá no Discord do canal. Se torne membro aí, você ajuda a manter o meu canal e a crescer ele cada vez mais. Eu sei que a maioria de vocês que está assistindo esse vídeo aqui agora não é inscrito no meu canal. Dá pra se inscrever, por favor? Não custa nada. Não vai gastar 1 minuto do seu tempo, é rapidinho. Só abaixa aí e inscreva-se. E se você quiser também, vire membro, tem acesso exclusivo aos emojis exclusivos do canal feitos por mim, tá? E agora tem uma nova categoria de membros que com R$40 por mês, se eu não me engano, você consegue ter acesso ao plano de fundo que eu mesma desenhei, que dessa vez é do Vente. Eu não sei quando eu vou lançar o próximo, tá? Então, se você quiser só assinar um mês e não voltar no próximo, porque é o mesmo wallpaper, o mesmo plano de fundo, não precisa voltar no próximo. Mas se você quiser o wallpaper do Vente desenhado por mim, é só assinar. Tá acessível a membros dessa categoria SSR, que eu chamei. Talvez tenham mais coisas no futuro, tá? Por enquanto tá começando. Caramba, pobre Teppei. Eu fiquei triste, poxa. As histórias de Inazuma são tão tristes, caramba. Mas é isso então. Até o próximo vídeo no canal. Eu Nerd, eu fui!